Hi everyone, this is Lisa Espinosa, spiritual career coach, author, and host of the podcast Soul Studio for Your Career. I'm so happy to be here with you today for this special Facebook Live. And if you're new to my work, I'm so happy to connect with you. The focus of my work is helping others to connect with the wisdom, the guidance, the love of their soul so that you can share your medicine, your unique soul's medicine from that place through your career, through your life. So, and if you connected with me before, thank you so much for being here. It's always such a joy to connect with you. So today's teaching is called Teaching What You Came Here to Learn. And the focus of today is all about your message. And I don't mean from a marketing perspective, although from a marketing perspective, really this is the soul of marketing, right? Marketing really is meant to be, we're sharing what's in our heart. So the focus is connecting with your beautiful heart, your soul's wisdom, to get clarity on what is your message. What are you here to teach others? This doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to have a class or a workshop or offering like this, although it might. Many of the people who are drawn to me, their calling is literally to be a teacher, to teach others. But it goes beyond that. It's like, what are you teaching with your life, right? As what are you teaching just by the way that you are? Hello, Nancy. Hello, Donna. So before we go further, I want to share with you what I pulled 3 cards, kind of like the overlighting message for our session today, for our gathering today. And I was so excited. So the first one was Radha, and her message is rediscover a lost part of yourself. So what this is about for this specific offering is, aspects of yourself that perhaps because of trauma or because of life experiences or because it just wasn't divine timing yet, you haven't been able to connect with as much, or it's been a long time, and that it's time to resurrect them because the world needs them. This could include, by the way, past life knowledge, past life understandings that the world needs now, right? So again, rediscover a lost part of yourself. The other card is from a new deck that I'll be pulling a card for you at the end for, is called the Star Temple deck. This is, I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. Again, I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. And this is all about releasing shame, right? And releasing anything that keeps you hidden, because as a teacher, as a leader, as a wayshower, you are meant to be seen, right? So, and then finally, which made me laugh, but I was so excited. I actually got this card this morning too. I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. So you know what? I should have shown you. This is the one that I no longer hide my face. So look at her. Beautiful message for you. You're welcome, Nancy. And then I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Look at this man, the divine masculine. Father God is what this card represents, lifting off that weight off your shoulders. So the reason this is so important is because as I talk about this, as I help you to step into a deeper leadership, it is easy to confuse that with, this means I'm responsible for the world. This means I need to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. And this is not what it means. We can't heal and share our medicine with the weight of the world on our shoulders. And when I got this card this morning from my own personal reading, it was so interesting because I was like, well, I don't feel the weight of, like in that moment, I didn't feel like this weight. But then as I was tuning in, I received this message that, oh my gosh, so many priestesses, so many light workers, whatever name you want to use, are so used to that pressure on their shoulders, that carrying, that it's almost normal. And it was this awareness of like, wow, I've been used to carrying so much that it was normalized. So what this message is bringing to our attention is that we are not meant to do the heavy lifting. And many of you, hi Lorenza, if you're watching this, you probably are used to doing the heavy lifting, right? To carrying more of your share. So we'll talk about that today. But before anything further, let's go ahead and tune in to make sure that we are here centered in our heart and into the earth and open to whatever teachings and grace and miracles want to flow today to this gathering. So taking some nice cleansing breaths, just bring your awareness to your body, bring your awareness to your hips and pelvis, to your knees, ankles, and feet. And as you do that, visualize those beautiful roots of light going down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, all the way to the heart of the earth, right? Just let your roots just drop. They know how to do this. And the earth is magnetizing your roots to the heart of the earth, right? The earth wants you to succeed, wants you to come to teach what you are here to teach, because the earth knows that when you do that, the earth is healed. So feel that magnetic pull as your roots go all the way to the heart of the earth. And just allow it to happen. You don't need to force anything. You're just allowing it. And at the heart of the earth, we welcome any crystals that show up. And I know chrysocolla is very present. A lot of blue stones for the throat chakra, and a lot of orange. I'm wearing orange for the sacral chakra, right? Orange, citrine, carnelian, and any stones that show up for you. So we welcome that stone medicine. And as that happens with our roots there on the heart of the earth, let's extend our roots so they connect with each other. So all of you who are here live, all of you who are watching the recording, it doesn't matter that we experience this at different time, because time is an illusion anyway. When we step into the soul plane, we're not limited by time and space. So let's connect all of our roots together in a way that is interdependent, not codependent. So we're creating this sacred container that can receive more blessings and radiate more blessings. So let's welcome that. And then breathing in all of that energy from the earth, moving up the layers of the earth. Notice how the earth is blessed as you do this. And then that energy moving up the bottoms of your feet, up your legs, your hips, your back of your neck, the crown of your head. So you're feeling very present, very grounded. And let's go ahead and do our Mudra of Presence. So a mudra is kind of like a hand gesture, arm gesture that we do, right, to anchor in an energy. So if you haven't done this before, it's very simple. We just raise our arm, going down the center, and we affirm, I am present, I am here. Let's do this again. I am present, I am here. And one more time. I am present, I am here. So we welcome our beautiful I am presence here. So not just our personality self, not just our ego self, which is always with us, but our I am presence, right? That true inner being that we are. So we welcome that beautiful energy into the space. And I call on all your guardian angels, all of your spiritual teachers and guides. Especially I call on the ascended masters, right? Those beautiful men and women who lived a human life, went through all the different things that we're going through and more. Understand how heroic this journey of being a human is, and went through all of that school of the earth and ascended. And then when they ascended, they decided, hey, they wanted to stick around to help us. These beautiful, amazing mentors, we welcome them. There's too many to name, but I'm feeling, of course, the presence of Mother Mary, the presence of Kuan Yin, of Isis, of Green Tara, of White Buffalo Woman, of Jesus and Babaji, and any other ascended masters that are dear to your heart, or they'll perhaps tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, we're here. So we welcome that wisdom, we welcome their resonance and protection and guidance. And of course, we open up to Mother, Father, God, Creator, Universe, Source, whatever your name is, for that energy that is pure love. And we welcome that pure love into each of our hearts and into this space as a collective. And Mary Magdalene stepping forward very, very strongly with that energy of the divine teacher. So we know that Jesus was a divine teacher, and all the ascended masters were teachers, of course, in different ways. And Mary Magdalene holds that resonance of the divine teacher. So we welcome that medicine, and we welcome your medicine of the divine teacher that you are. So now in this space, we begin more deeply. And I want to name that tomorrow is 8/8, right? August 8th, and you might know it's a very important portal, the Lion's Gate portal. And it's a time where, unlike, for example, like the solstice or the equinox, there's a lot of blessing coming from the earth, right, to us and back to the earth. This specific portal tomorrow, and I'm naming it because we're in that energy already, even though it's not 8/8. This particular portal is opening us up to receive these downpourings of energy from other dimensions, other planes of existence that are aligned with pure love. And it's this practice of opening and receiving, and anchoring this light. So I didn't exactly consciously think of that when I planned this Facebook Live, but as we were getting closer, I was like, wait a minute, tomorrow is the Lion's Gate. So before anything, I want to, if you have time tomorrow at 8 in the morning to meditate, do this on your own, to really receive. I encourage you to do that. Either way, I'm bringing in the intention that today, as we gather together, we are open to receiving all of the downpourings of blessings that are available for us, that are available for you, especially when you are here committed to being part of the ascension of the planet, being part of the solution, being part of the medicine that's going to heal individuals and take our planet to this next level. During a time when there is so much happening, so much unfolding, so much breaking down. That's how it is. That is normal. Just so you know, right? Whenever we're about to take a leap forward, there's breakdowns that happen, and the earth is going through that. And many of you have experienced that in other lifetimes, so it might be bringing up a lot of fears if you had other lifetimes where you experienced things like this, and it ended up, you ended up losing loved ones or your own life. This is a different sort of lifetime. So as you step into this energy of your inner divine teacher, that aspect of your medicine, right? There's 3 archetypes inside that we carry, was the healer, the teacher, and the creatrix. We talked about the creatrix a lot around Mother's Day in the Divine Mother Retreat. And now we're really stepping into the teacher archetype. The teacher archetype, which is only can come about from deep experience. This isn't about professional training and certification. There's a place for that, of course. I'm not dismissing the importance of those things, but that isn't what this is about. This is the training of your life. This is the initiations you've gone through, the challenging experiences you've gone through that have opened you up, opened your heart, that have probably caused a lot of grief, that a lot of times you didn't feel like you were gracefully going through it, that you might have resisted processing. All of that is normal. That's why being a human takes so much courage. But that is the training of your life. Hello, Kathleen. That is what awakens the divine teacher within. And it's not just the experiences, because many people, probably all people to different degrees, have intense experiences, have initiations. That doesn't automatically awaken the divine teacher within. What awakens it is your intention of being with it, of mining for the gold, for the diamond, for the blessing, for the treasure, even if you didn't know that's what you were doing. So even if you're hearing this and you're like, well, I didn't know that's what I was doing, I I knew I needed to heal. I knew I needed to go within. I felt like I had no choice, but we always have a choice. So that inner journey is what awakens the divine teacher that we are. And it's what is incredibly magnetic, incredibly healing for the world. So that even if your form of teaching isn't going to be formalized classes or workshops, just your presence teaches others. You might never, the challenging thing about that is that you might never know, at least in this lifetime, all the lives you have touched just by your presence. And our ego, the different parts of us can get caught up in that. Not that you want attention, but it can be kind of like, oh, I'm not really making a difference. I'm not really helping people, because we don't get that validation in that way. But for you to understand that if you are doing your inner work, if you're going through challenging initiations or have gone through them years ago or lifetimes ago, but you've been in that journey of that inner work, you're absolutely a divine teacher. You're absolutely a wayshower. You absolutely have a message that you are sharing with the world. And so when we go in our inner journey today, it'll really be about that, about connecting with your soul, connecting with your inner temple, and asking your soul, what am I here to teach? And remembering that you're here to teach what you came here to learn, right? So I teach about this, about following your soul's guidance, receiving guidance from your soul to share your medicine. I teach about that because I'm supposed to master and learn that in this lifetime. It's not just because I'm amazing at it and I'm just going to teach. No, it's like I'm teaching it, and as I teach, I learn. And as I learn more, I teach more. It's this beautiful circle. So whatever it is you're guided to teach, it's because you are here to master it. And sometimes you can't master it without the teaching aspect of it. So yeah, I'm feeling Mary Magdalene wanting to really step forward and guide this meditation and guide this inner journey. And one thing that I'm hearing that she's reminding me of, and you know this, is the importance of your throat chakra, your center of communication for the teacher archetype. And now your throat can speak through writing, so that is fine. It doesn't have to be through the spoken word, but let me rephrase that. The spoken word will always be part of it. However, unless you had lifetimes where you couldn't do that, and we've had those lifetimes as well, so then you find other ways to communicate. But if you're able to talk, your throat, your mouth, your tongue, your voice is an initiator. It initiates. And maybe you're just initiating yourself right now, that you are blessing yourself with your voice. Even when we did that, I am present, I am here. That is initiating you to this present moment. And then as you keep speaking out loud these blessings to yourself, and then you're led to speak them to others, your voice, it's like you're the microphone of the divine. That is the teacher archetype. And the teacher archetype is seen. It is not hidden. Even if you're gonna not be like on Facebook Lives and things like that, that's fine. It doesn't mean you have to have a platform like this. Although, again, many of the people who are drawn to my work are absolutely supposed to have a platform in this way. But wherever you are at, whatever your situation, there is a level of being seen that this divine teacher archetype initiates you to. And that brings up a lot of fear. Because being seen in this way is very different. It's being seen in our full authenticity and vulnerability. And being seen in a very natural, unscripted way. This isn't to say that you're not professional, that you don't reflect and meditate and plan and all of those things, of course, but more and more the divine invites you to, in moments even most unexpected. You might be in the grocery store, and I know things are different with a pandemic, but we're still around people, right? And there's still, and it's like the spiritual microphone gets put in front of your mouth and you're guided to speak. And it might be just a word of kindness or a word of compassion or a redirection, but if it's coming from that divine place, you know, one of my teachers says it's none of your business then. It's like none of your business what's coming out of your mouth at that point. It's kind of like, okay, this is what needs to be spoken. But of course, only when that's coming from that divine space. I'm not talking about like venting or just kind of like, you know, having no filter. That's what, this isn't about that. Hello, Claudia. So let's go ahead and do our inner journey, and we'll just see where it goes, because I feel a lot of yeah. So wherever you are, remember this is recorded, so if you need to watch it again to do the meditation, the inner journey again, feel free to do that. Close your eyes, take some nice breaths. Feel those roots that we connected with at the beginning of the transmission. Feel all of that grace around you. And in this space, I invite you to visualize that beautiful golden path. And we've been practicing with this golden path since the beginning of the year. This is the golden path that represents your highest path, the path that will bring you the most blessings and others the most blessings. And in this moment, it's also the path of your teacher journey, of you as a teacher. It's all aligned in this beautiful golden path. You don't need to understand how that works. Just see yourself on this beautiful golden path that represents your highest blessing of yourself, your loved ones, and the highest blessing of others. Notice that it's not two different paths. It's not, oh, I can go on this path and really take care of myself, or I can go on that path and take care of others. That's the old paradigm. That's not sustainable. We're on this, it's not either or, we're on this golden path that says, I am here to be blessed as I bless others. That's what this golden path is. Our ego doesn't have to understand it. It's okay if you have, well, how does that work? That's okay. Just notice those voices with love. But we're on this path. You're on that golden path, and invite your beautiful soul to be present with you. And just notice where she wants to be. And of course, our soul is beyond gender. I'm just going to use that pronoun for now. But if something else resonates, use that. She is with you, standing on this golden path. And we're in August. So you see, it's like August, September, October, November, December. The end of 2020 is way closer now than it was when we were doing this several months ago. And notice also on this day, August 7th, that you start to notice up above on the sky, kind of beaming down all of this light, right? That's that light that's coming down tomorrow in full force. The light of the cosmos that's here to bless you so that we can bless the earth. So notice already, like, wow, there it is. And you notice on the path a beautiful infinity symbol. And know that the number 8, right, is the infinity symbol, right, upright. So the infinity symbol is on the golden path. And those of you who've been practicing being at the center of infinity, you know already the energy of that symbol. If it's your first time, just know that the infinity symbol, you're looking at the center point of the infinity where the loops meet. And that is a very sacred space. That is a space beyond time. That is a ceremonial space. That is a space where instantaneous healing and divine solutions exist. It is a space of knowing nothing and yet knowing everything. It's being in that place of like, I know nothing. And when we're in that humble surrender, we tap into divine wisdom. So see that beautiful infinity symbol on that golden path. And usually we sit on that point, but today you're going to stand on that point. So if you don't know what I mean, if you look at this, the cover of my book right here, she is sitting on the infinity point on the center. Today you're going to stand. So just stand on the infinity point. You're standing there on your golden path. And when you stand on that infinity point, you feel how it is not a static symbol. It is not stagnant in any way. It is breathing. It is sentient. It is alive. And you might start to feel energy, right? You might start to feel the energy flowing through the infinity symbol. So standing there, that beautiful light that's radiating from the heavens, your beautiful soul, she's standing to the side, watching you so lovingly. And suddenly from the heavens descends this, you're not sure what it is, but it descends, it's a microphone. It's microphone like they have on stage, if you've seen, like it's kind of hanging from the ceiling and the microphone is on. So this divine microphone in front of you, right in front of your mouth. Beautiful and golden. It's the most beautiful microphone you've ever seen. And as you stand there on the infinity symbol on your golden path, your soul watching you, all the ascended masters there. You recognize what an honor it is, what a validation it is that the divine is trusting you, is bringing this microphone in front of you because you are one of the wayshowers, one of the teachers, one of the beacons of light. And this is a humble space. So as you stand there with that microphone in front of you, bring your hands to your heart. And first notice how that feels. Notice if you see the microphone and you feel great, if you're like, I love this, I'm ready, yes. Or if you feel resistance, maybe even fear. Or perhaps you feel confusion. Maybe you have thoughts of like, I don't know what I'm teaching. What would I say? Or I'm not good enough, or I'm not ready. Or whatever comes up, just notice it with love. And in that space, you're going to ask your soul a few questions about this. And first question, beautiful soul, what do I need to release? What do I need to release so that I can speak more clearly into this microphone? And your soul might say nothing. Maybe there's nothing you need to release, but just ask, is there something I need to release? And if it is, what? What do I need to release so that I can speak more clearly into this microphone? And in this moment, let's go ahead and say that prayer that together, gathered here, we set the intention to release whatever that is. This isn't about like, oh, okay, now I need 3 more years of healing before I speak the next level of teachings flowing through my mouth. This is now. So if you're willing, just set that intention. I'm willing to release whatever it is my soul is saying is unnecessary, whatever may block me, whatever may distract me from sharing my message. I'm willing to release it. You don't need to know how it happens. Just have that prayer and know that the power of the collective is so incredible and infinite. And if you don't even know what it is you're releasing, that's okay. Let your soul be in charge. Your soul knows. So now the question, beautiful soul, what is my message? 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 Remember, your soul always answers. If you don't have clarity, that's okay. Just receive the answers in your heart. They will become clear at the right time. And then the next question is, what am I here to teach? Please know that all these questions might give you the same answer. These are all just different entryways. So the question is, what am I here to teach? 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 And then asking, what has my life trained me to be? 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 And then asking, who am I here to lead? 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 And just take some nice breaths. And we welcome Mary Magdalene's beautiful energy and love. And just see her stepping behind you. And if you've never connected to Mary Magdalene before, that's fine. If that doesn't resonate with you, just know that you're inviting this beautiful being of unconditional love. She works very closely to Mother Mary, so if she's more familiar to you, you can welcome her. Remember, this is beyond any religion. So we welcome Mary Magdalene, and I see her in this beautiful red cloak, and she's standing behind you, and she just gently places her hand in the back of your neck. So the microphone is in front of your mouth. Your soul is here standing to your left, looking at you with so much love. That beautiful light is emanating from the heavens. You're on the golden path, and Mary Magdalene has her hand on the back of your neck, blessing your voice, clearing constriction, reminding you you are safe to be heard, to be seen, to lead, and to be led from within. So just receive that beautiful light. There's light emanating from her hand through the back of your neck, through your throat. And you don't need to know how this works. You can use your imagination, that's okay. And then with some nice deep cleansing breaths, thank Mary Magdalene, thank your soul, thank the divine, the ascended masters that are here with you, cheering you on. So grateful for all you do. And then see how they all are so grateful, right? All of them now, as we bring our palms of our hands together and we bow to each other, see your soul and all of the divine beings bowing to you in deep reverence for your heroic human journey, for agreeing to live during these times. And with deep gratitude, we end with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. So just very gentle with yourself. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open them. I'm gonna burn some sage, and you can take some stretches. You can drink some water if you need to. And Claudia, yes, I will tell you as soon as my book is out. It's not out quite yet, but I'm going to be sharing more about it, more excerpts from it. All right, so let's burn the sage. Ground yourself. And I'm going to pull just a few cards for everyone. And please remember, I know those were a lot of questions, so they don't all have to resonate. You know, maybe some of the questions were kind of like, nothing came up, but maybe there was one that really felt rich for you, right? It's good to ask it in different ways because it opens different portals of wisdom. And if you didn't hear any specifics yet, that's totally normal. They will come at the exact right time for you. And again, it's recorded, so you can go back and do the meditation or just do that part of it and just listen to the question. The questions are like magic keys that open up your heart and reveal that wisdom. So let's pull some cards. And I want to remind you, the Divine Teacher Awakens retreat is Friday, September 18th. Super excited about it. Gosh, so much. And there is a early registration savings till the 18th of August. So if you want to do that, I would love to see you. It's Friday, 10 to 12:30. It will be recorded just like last time, so you will receive the recording if you attend live. And if you don't attend live, you'll receive the recording as well, which is so great because you can keep doing the meditations and the activations. And I'll be talking more about it. But you can register through my website or my Facebook page. So this new Oracle deck, I'm so excited. It just came to me. Star Temple. So let's see what the message is. I've only used it like twice and I love it. Oh, 2 came out. Okay. I love this. Donna already signed up. I know, Donna. I'm so excited. Okay, so first message here, the ancient Maya, the ancient grandmother. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. The keyword is teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. All right, everyone, look at this. Oh my gosh, and she's got an owl. This is so exciting because, again, I've only used this deck twice, so this is the first time I see this one. And the keyword is teacher, and she's got that beautiful owl over her head. Grandmother medicine is so amazing and so needed right now in the world. So the sky grandmothers are coming to us to help us with our teaching, to help us have compassion for ourselves and humanity. So look at her, teacher. Gosh, and let's see what the other one that came. Maya, also beloved Zeus, lovers. This cosmic union is destined for greatness. Look at this. So this is, now it could be literal. It could be like a romantic relationship. Most of the time, owl is your spirit animal. I know, Lorenza, amazing. So it's like the merging of our masculine and feminine energies. We need that to be the teacher. We can't just rely on our divine feminine because we will burn out, or it'll just be in our imagination. We'll have these amazing meditations, but we won't really be anchoring that light in. So we need that unity of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And you know, there's a lot of woundedness in the masculine right now. Well, also the feminine, but a lot in the masculine is part of the Earth's ascension. So we are here to embody that union. So we have the grandmother, teacher, and then we have the lovers card, right? That divine union. And we're going to be talking about this actually this is so perfect, in the retreat. How do we have that divine union within of the masculine and the feminine so that we can create what we came here to create? I love that image. I love this deck, by the way. Highly recommend it. Star Temple. So you know how I was meditating 2 days ago. This is a true story. And as I was meditating, I just heard, get a Star Oracle deck. And I was like, a Star Oracle deck? So I went on Amazon and looked up Star Oracle, and that's the first deck that came up. And I was like, I looked at the images. I was like, wow, that sounds great. And I ordered it, and I love it. So don't you just love when your soul gives you guidance like that? Okay, surrender card. So we got teacher, we've got lovers, our inner lovers. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Look at this, your third eye opening. Pay attention. It's always an intuitive time, but especially today and tomorrow, lots of insights are going to be coming. Receive them. Slow down enough to notice them. Remember, they come through synchronicity. It might be through your dreams. It might be through a song. It might be through something someone says, or an animal that comes to you, or if you use oracle cards, you can receive the messages that way, or just, directly through your meditation. Receive and be open. The sky grandmothers are going to be talking to you, and I really feel they're bringing in guidance about healing our wounded masculine, and that means masculines that have wounded us. I don't mean that you have to heal them, but just healing any way that's reflected inside of us, so that we can really embody our wisdom and teach it. So there we go. All right, everyone, it was so great to connect with you, and I'm actually taking a vacation next week. I'm super excited. I know travel is really hard right now, but we got so lucky to be going to a cabin in the woods. And I just really, my soul so needs that deep going within, so that I can be of greater service when we come back. Because there's a lot of need, and we're here to be of service to ourselves and to the world. And I love connecting with you. Hey, Kim, I didn't know you were on. So we will be talking soon. Bye, everyone. And again, check out the Divine Teacher Awakens retreat. The Divine Mother retreat I had in May was amazing. You were also, I loved it. And I know this one's going to be amazing as well. Thank you, Lorenza. All right, bye, everyone. Talk to you soon. Let me hang this up. All right, bye, Donna. Bye, Leticia, Claudia, everyone who was here. Much love. Go out and share your beautiful love and light.